Welcome to 90 Day Fiancé, a Sims 4 edition check-in.
The girls are really plotting to definitely remove him from Sixon when they take over. They're sneaking on out, tiptoeing out, and they're trying to get their woohoo on real quick. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. You're watching Just a Mom That Sims. I'm KT, and I'm here today for 90 Day Fiancé Sims 4 Edition check-in. So if you like my content and you like to have fun, please consider liking, subscribing, commenting, following. Just hit that notification bell and do all the things. I am here today, and we are having a special episode. I have right here Whitney Leeds, and over here we have Sydney Leeds. These are the twins. They are child age now, and they are the future of the SimCult SimGods. One of their caregivers, Riley, who is the leader of the SimCult, is here, and she takes a regular role in mentoring the children. And as you can see, she regularly works with them. Now, Riley has on different clothes, and they always wear blues and black in the SimCult, but for some reason she has on brown, so that tells me that some things have changed. Now, tomorrow is Winterfest, but in the past, they did not celebrate certain holidays inside the household. Carly, who is here, is the auntie to the twins. Their birth mother, who is Karina, is coming up the stairs. Oh, she's coming to talk to Shu. I noticed that her relationship is less with the girls than Riley's relationship. So Riley really has come in and taken that lead. They are doing workouts. She's asking her mother how she fell in love. I don't even know who she's asking about. One thing that happens is that they all kind of do some woohoo. They do the moon bathing together. They got a negative romantic relationship, but they also drink wine. They make paintings, and that is how they finance their lifestyle. Oh, I see that our home cook. Well, actually, I think Tatum made this. So Tatum does some of the cooking. I'm gonna have Carly come clean up. Carly's still looking pretty rough. And Carly and Karina are twins, but the difference in how they look as far as aged is kind of astounding sometimes. So I'm guessing that Carly may still be stressed out. Tatum did make these peanut butter and jelly sandwiches from the Granny's Cookbook mod. She knows that the girls really like them. They are gonna come dig in. Now let's check in. They have this small garden here because they do use this to help finance the nectar sales. Let's go in and check because I don't have plans for this household. She is going to give this because they are not allowed to sell the paintings because Riley always wants to make sure all the household funds comes to her. Carly is right here, one of the twins, the girl's aunt. She is a master nectar maker, or she's not a master, but she's good at it. That is one of her roles in the house. And you can see she's on that aspiration. Tatum is as well. So I'm going to have her go ahead and do some nectar. Shuli is actually a master artist. She is great. Oh, I see that Tatum actually did some paintings. So I'm going to have her list that on Plopsy. That's really outside of her purview. Karina also paints. I'm gonna have Karina come on and scrap the painting and eat. I do want to zoom up here and show you. You see that Riley spends so much time with the girls. See, they eat together, they spend time together. See that nothing's changed with Karina as far as she still feels confident a lot. In the SimCult house, though Karina is their birth mother, Riley took them over as care dependents, and she's absolutely the leader of this house. And when the girls get older, they will probably be the leader of the house. I don't know if we will check back in with them after this, but I do feel like that is what goes on. This is the girls' room. They actually share this room with their mother. One of the twins is sleepy. They are actually both pretty sleepy. So I am going to have them go ahead and get some rest. And actually, because she doesn't need to go to the restroom, Riley is going to put Sydney to bed tonight. So we'll go back and I will show you the master bedroom, which is where on a nightly basis Riley and Shuli sleep. This is about 7 years after the last episode. Riley is going to tuck Sydney in, and while she's up here, she is also going to tuck Whitney in because she's already sleeping really well in bed. So she's going to do that. She's really been a loving mother figure. You're going to meet some more people here today. Present day, this is 7 years after the last episode. So Riley is 46 years old. Julie is sleeping, so hopefully you can see her face past the Z's. But she is 56 years old, and she has gone all gray a little bit prematurely. But she is all gray now. Oh, is she sick? So I wonder if she's gotten stressed out. But clearly, they are still sleeping in the same bed. But Riley has a negative relationship with Carly right now. Carly was wanting to run away from the SimCult. I see their relationship is down with Tatum too, and she was definitely a woohoo partner to Tatum. I guess her relationship is still looking the best with Karina. That's not surprising because she definitely is happy that she had the Simcoe Sim God babies because Riley really believes that these little girls are the future. We spent the 90-day series with Riley receiving messages from the Simcoe Sim guys. Everybody thought she was crazy. But she did find a planet. It did have blue and green people. And we did see green twins there. And Karina had twins. She had chosen the twin Carly first, but Carly did not get pregnant. So Riley went to plan B. You can see that Karina is a really good artist, but Shuli has always been the best artist. Tatum is going to repair this. She has a good handiness skill. We actually have one of the SimCode Sim guys here, and this is Deshaun Schaefer. He is actually visiting because he does come by and visit the girls. It is 4:24 in the morning Sim time. It doesn't matter because on the planet Sixum, where they found him, it could be any time. Look, Shuli is saying that I know you're from another world. So, we don't mind you coming whenever that you can come. When he's here, he likes to check up on the girls. He has special life lessons that he teaches them so that they can be prepared to run the planet Sixum. Also, he does believe that it is their calling to take over the Sim Earth as well. I don't know, but again, we all thought Riley was crazy. We didn't think her and Shuli would make it, but as you can see, they are still married. Her name is still Shuli's now instead of Shuli. Oh, let's go over here to this shelf because this is a shelf of space oddities that Riley has found during her travels. But it took her a while to find the SimCode SimGod so that the girls could be conceived. But you can see all the different space creatures. I think this one looks particularly odd. We've got rocks and things we found. I mean, these are kind of weird as well. Karina fell asleep on the couch. She always likes to see the sun, and she is going to come over and flirt because one thing is Riley cannot control the Simcoe Sim guys, so she would not dare to tell them what to do. But before they usually come, when she knows that they're coming, she usually gives the girls rules. And Karina's rule is she's not supposed to be doing anything with Deshaun. She was only allowed to woohoo with him so that she could carry the girls, so that she could conceive the girls and carry the girls. So this probably sounds really weird and really strange, and that's because it is. But guess what? Karina loves it here. She does. Karina is gonna come because they really are not allowed to celebrate Winterfest. But she's gonna come and give him a gift, and it's really just an apple because that's the only thing that she could find. Sean likes her, I think. I think his romantic feelings feel different than hers. So she's gonna try to cool it off just so that she just doesn't want Shuli to tell because she knows that she will. So she's gonna ask Deshaun, like, hey, do you want to woohoo in the rocket ship? And hopefully Riley does not find out. Let's follow them out. And I think Shuli is watching, but she's probably going to, she's going to mop and then she will probably naturally check on the girls. They're sneaking on out, tiptoeing out, and they're trying to get their woohoo on real quick before Riley sees her because there will be trouble if Riley finds out. So they are back, and Riley is woke, and she's tense. So I think she may know. She may know what they did. Karina is actually going to try to come up and, oh, she's not going to be pregnant. Our house is full. Riley is going into space. Oh my gosh. Karina got back just in time. Now, Sloan is supposed to be cooking. Riley's gonna land on the moon. In the meantime, Sloan better get to cooking before she gets locked in the sim room again. There was a miscalculation with the landing. Another thing they do is eat puffer fish once a week. The unskilled person in cooking to cook it because it's a trust exercise. You're trusting that the SimCult Sim guys will save your life. I see that Sloan is holding true traditions. She tried to run away before, and it just did not work out well for her. Sloan is gonna pour her servings. One of our girls is up, and she's waiting to talk to her other mom, Shuli, because Shuli is also taking a big role in their lives. Her relationship isn't very high with them because Riley is pretty territorial over their girls. The girls don't have to follow any house rules. If they want to make a mess, they can make a mess. They can just do pretty much whatever they want to do. Whitney is a little more caring than she's a little more caring than her sister because they can't get away with anything. Sydney is more spoiled. Whitney just wants to try to do things like clean up and do the right thing. They're just gonna eat leftovers, and the girls really are not supposed to be eating puffer fish, but she's definitely Whitney is trying it now. She can be a little independent and do what she wants to do. Though Sydney can be more spoiled, Whitney does have some bad traits. She's really helpful in the house, but she does have a klepto trait. They definitely both came out with some bad characteristics because Riley is such a permissive parent. But you know, how do you parent some co-sim guys? You just kind of let them do whatever. I wish they had school today, but they don't. I also want to show you their relationship. They're gonna argue about arguing. They get along pretty well, but they're at about a 80-85%. What you'll see is because one of them is spoiled, the other one has klepto traits. The negative traits clash sometimes. I also think that a spirit of competitiveness has been built in them through Deshaun, their alien father, because he talks about how they'll rule the planet one day. He never expected them to argue about it, but they definitely do. And that's kind of what stems the other arguments. Like now they seem okay. They are going to become partners in crime. And she actually wants to be best friends with Sloan, which is interesting because Sloan is really been the outcast, been locked up the most because she will push back against Riley the most. Look, and she want to become partners in crime with her. This is what they do. They get so mad at each other. Whitney will clean up, even though she's not supposed to. It's her mighty aspiration. She just likes to be a chore master. Riley definitely makes it known that they do not clean, just like Riley does not clean. Karina's been up and she's painted two paintings, and then I can see that Shuli is painting a painting as well. I'm sure it'll be a masterpiece. The girls are back getting along in this moment. They have decided to take a picture together. And seeing as this family really does not celebrate Winterfest, I just really wanted you to see what they are up to now. The girls are going to go because they see their Simcoe Sim godfather. Sydney definitely is running over because she wants to give him a gift. She knows that Riley doesn't celebrate Christmas and she doesn't allow her other Earth moms to celebrate Christmas, but she definitely does celebrate. She's giving her father a gift of them together. It's a picture of the girls together, and he doesn't like it. He is happy about that. That is hilarious. I don't know what's wrong with them. Only Riley and Shirley are allowed to use this toilet. The other women use the one in the communal area upstairs. We definitely do not want to miss Whitney and Deshaun. He doesn't even really he only wants to talk to them if he's giving them a lesson. See, every interaction is negative. Both of the girls have been working to build his trust, and they're doing that awful glitch hug that I know is not just my game. The girls are really plotting to definitely remove him from Sixon when they take over. She is going to ask him about his prized possessions because she's a klepto. He left. He's a grumpy Sims. I don't think she cares a whole lot. Sometimes the girls go out and they try to recruit for the SimCult while Whitney is out here. Oh, there's Ava. Let's go over. Ava is the star of our season 1 90-Day Fiancé Sims 4 edition. Check Ava out. Her 90-Day Fiance was Patricio from San Salvador. But I will say, Ava is looking good. The hair is herring. She's out. The code usually likes people with brown hair, usually short brown hair, but you know, she'll do. Let's talk about toys and let's talk about school and see if we can recruit somebody for the Sim Code house. She's going to enthuse about the thrill of the steal. She's gonna ask about her prized possessions. Girl, I'm just asking you, can I take this belt? What's wrong? She's overreacting. So now she's gonna tease her about her fashion. All she's saying is that belt is not worth that much. So if I lift it, it shouldn't be a problem. And it doesn't really suit you, girl, anyway. She's not taking too kindly to this. And maybe the recruiting is not going well. Maybe she's just not ready. Or maybe she wants to learn more about the cult. She's asking her about her insecurities now. And she is just gonna talk a little adult talk to her about the neighborhood drama. Deshaun is asking Karina out on a date. Yeah, you know what? Let's do it. Deshaun has taken Karina out to this hole in the wall. They're going to be out on the date for a little while. And if Karina gets caught, there will definitely be consequences. But Deshaun really likes Karina. She's going to ask him to be her boyfriend, which is definitely a no no. At one time, Riley had taken all of their phones. Karina's going to make it worth it because she knows if she gets caught that it's not going to be anything good. Karina's going to try to cowpoke group dance with Deshaun. This will be a good moment to capture if they weren't doing the wildest things. As you can see, Karina has on her customary black. Oh my gosh, they are right back in front of them. Why is he standing here? Is he frozen? Karina is having the best time. Her and Deshaun are kissing and grinding with the kiss and grind mod. I thought I had a woohoo bush out here, but I realized that's in my generation save. Karina and Deshaun have had a wonderful time. She is going to go ahead and try to sneak back in the house before she gets discovered. Karina is home and she's going to try to sneak in and see if she can do it without getting discovered. She's going to go straight over and drink the nectar like she had been partaking in it the whole time. Where's Riley? Riley didn't see her come in, so she's actually lucked out, but I do feel like Riley would have known that she wasn't home. Riley's gonna go over. She wants to see what Karina's been up to, so she's gonna do some romance and see if she turns that down. And of course, she's not. Riley's thinking, maybe I'll let this one slide because she does sometimes let her get away with things. Definitely, other than Shuli, Karina is her favorite. She's just gonna do some romantic interactions to get their romance back up. She's even got a mistletoe, and Riley definitely, that's a big deal, and that's how Riley does. But oh, she don't want to do that anymore. So Riley is going to make an example out of Karina. Not because she rebuffed her, but because she absolutely knows that she snuck out of the house, and that's a no no. She's feeling flirty from Deshaun, so she's coming in. Karina has been locked into the room. She cannot go anywhere. That's their punishment for when they do things that they are not supposed to do. But in the meantime, Shuli is going to come clean up. And she's actually a very good cook. So she will come and cook for everyone. They are having their first snow in Oasis Springs, their first snow in the desert. The girls are working on some skill building, probably trying not to take each other out because they don't always get along the best, as we have established. Somebody will deliver Carly her food. Don't worry. This is definitely been an interesting couple. Julie is talking to Riley, who is sitting here. Just she was explaining to Karina why she got locked up, like that old Akon song. She's been locked up. They won't let her out. As we sit here and Riley is flirting with Shuli, they actually did give her a winter fest gift, and it's a picture of them together back when they first met, back in their younger days. So many years ago. I think Shuli's gonna be happy, and she absolutely is. This is definitely where we're gonna leave this episode off. So I hope you enjoyed this check-in episode, and I hope that you enjoyed seeing Shuli and Riley again, and Sydney and Whitney, the little SimCult SimGod's future. Please remember, until next time, keep simming, be happy, and always have a blessed day. Bye bye.